want to talk a little bit about slave morality, or as Nietzsche would call it, Sklavenmoral. So what it is oftentimes poor people, slaves, stuff like that are attracted to religion more than people who are a little bit higher up in, society, and they tend to rely on it a lot more than people who are higher up in society. So Nietzsche thought the reason for that was because of this Sklavenmoral, this slave morality, this idea that virtues such as meekness and humility and forgiveness and mercy are really, really good for you, right? That's what religion sells. That's what Christianity sells, Islam, Judaism. They all sell that very similar idea that you should be forgiving and kind and merciful and humble. And while these are great virtues, they really are great virtues, they're really attractive to these people for all the wrong reasons, right? So if you're a slave, you can't just go kill your master even though you want to, right? Like, that might be impossible for you to do. You can't go all Kill Bill on people that mess with you. You'll get arrested or something. So this whole idea is that you can just let things go. And while it is good at times to let things go, that's the reason why it's so attractive, especially to people. One thing I always think about is people never seem to become religious before they go to prison. They always become religious after they go to prison. So that's kind of part of this Sklavenmoral, this slave morality. And on the vice versa, there was also master morality, right, according to Nietzsche, which exemplifies the opposite virtues of power, confidence, whatever. So one thing that really interests me about this Sklavenmoral is that it's a way of coping with life, which, Nietzsche thought, everything was a way of coping with life. So religion is a way of coping. Getting involved in sports and politics and ideologies are all ways of coping with the nothingness that life has to offer us. And so you can take a very positive approach to nihilism, but at the end of the day, everything still ends, everyone still dies, and human existence will, in the end, be completely irrelevant to the universe, because even the universe's existence will be completely irrelevant once the abyss takes over, once everything goes dead, and billions of years from now, every speck of matter in this entire universe is going to be spread evenly across the universe. It's going to be completely non-existent at that point. The whole meaning of life can't just be to maximize shareholder profit, right? The whole meaning of life can't just be to maximize shareholder value, can it? Well, unfortunately, sometimes it can be. So yeah, that was just a few thoughts on slave morality, and it's everything I can think of right now. I don't know, if I think of more, I'll definitely do something about it. So like or subscribe or whatever.